What's the next track?
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Tell them about You Know the Vibes.
You know the vibes. That was just a song where I feel like I just had to bring some swag.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Some swag, a little bit of like
Translation here.
and
Talk
a
your
lot
shit.
of a lot of it is just like swag, you know what I mean, and me like seeing myself, you know what I mean, how I view myself and where I want to see my team.
Yeah.
Like push start AMG rides. Ops heard we ain't inside. They don't even come outside. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like how you wanna be. You know what I mean? When you get to where you're going. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
That's how that came about. And the verse is just reality. You know what I mean? Just talk about what you've been through last week. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up. Let's get into it.
Yeah. You know the vibes. You know the guys push. Yeah. You know the vibes, you know the guys, push start AMG rides. Ops heard wait inside, they wouldn't even come outside. I'm at the plate, yeah. Hearing my members on base, yeah. First you will love, not hate, yeah. Go to get a piece of the cake, yeah. You know the vibes, you know the guys, push start AMG rides. Ops heard wait inside, they wouldn't even come outside. I'm at the plate, yeah. Hearing my members on base, yeah. First you will love, not hate. Yeah, go to get piece of the cake. Yeah. Tell the top we on the way. Toss a few rats in the safe. Then I head out on a date. Energy had on late. Took that night back to the place. Hey, I just been playing the team.
I just told him, I said,
I'm in the road of the league. City is mine. I'm closer to ever the M's. And I ain't had to sell no P's. They wanna open up doors for a nigga, so I had to turn in the keys. Like about going back to school. Nah, fuck it. Already leaving degrees. Keep begging me, please. Block them, block them, again. Cut on straight in the three. I'm not as nice as they say. Picking up points for the team. Know that you get in between. I just been writing slappers. I'm a nightmare in your dreams. Take the rip out to the keys. Take the Stefano with me. Actually cool as the breeze. Hustle keep sending the beats. God keep sending me beats. God in me. Niggas been trying to reach. AMG right in the streets.
One song, like sounded like
come outside. You know the vibes, you know the guys, push start AMG rides. Ops heard we ain't inside, they wouldn't even come outside.
Keep making songs like that.
I got you, bro. I'm at the plate, yeah. Three of my members on base.
Slide niggas
First you will love, not hate, yeah. Go to get piece of the cake.
Next video, you gotta get in it,
on the
bro.
way. Toss a few rats in the safe. Then I head out on a date, yeah. Energy had on late. Took that back to the place. Hey, O'Reilly's he giving me spins. Credit to Nicholas again. Hit up my brother for bookings. We starting out at a one value within. I want it going with friends. Yeah. I'm so private, silent. The cloth that I'm cut from is different. You niggas been trying so hard to find it. Yeah. I just been learning the business, I guess. That's just the way that I mind it. Told my niggas I'm 20 invested whenever they bring up the time, and that might have went overhead. That's the best way I can put it. 20 years stretching pursuit. 20 years up in the booth. I promise you ain't the truth.
Bro, you seldomly run across people that could make a song that sound like Drake. But bro, I told you when I first met you, I was like, you nice, boy. You just started. Like, you just started. You sound better than niggas who been rapping 10 years.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, man.
And look how much you grow.
The track,
since
the
that was
project,
your first mix.
the project warming up
You
right
was
now.
trying to like put it together at that time.
Yeah.
You
I was
didn't
trying
have
to
the
figure
music
it out.
at that time. Like,
Hey,
You know the vibes, you know the guys.
hey,
push start
after you know the
AMG
vibes,
rides.
you showing out.
Yeah.
You showing out right now.
I've been listening to 5 through 11.
You get that shit to the right platform, bro. You know the kids get that shit on TikTok,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what we
I'm telling you, people be blowing off TikTok. But think about like somebody doing a dance to that bitch or something.
Yeah.
Bro, that bitch gonna blow on
We've
TikTok.
been getting a lot of attention on like the IG reels. The IG reels.
On the reels.
It's kind of like a TikTok for Instagram. So like
Yeah.
seeing that, and you see it like I've been seeing it in Brazil. You see it in this country.
Yeah.
My dog going like 100K views on his reels. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's gonna go, bro.
Kid, you where you at? You still in Canada?
Nah,
You, oh, okay. Yeah, we've been keeping up with you, man. So how you feeling so far, man?
Feeling good, bro. I feel good.
I don't think it's gonna ever be no bad feedback on this project. I'm gonna be honest.
What was like in the studio, like what y'all was doing in there?
How did you get when they hit record? How did you get
Turned like that?
turned like you know the vibes?
Oh,
I
you
gotta
know
come
the
in
vibes?
like this.
Man, you know the vibes. I recorded that song in Orlando. So Orlando was a business trip. You know, when we got down there, we had a mind. We knew what the assignment was. We gonna hit the studio today, spend all night. Tomorrow, same thing. So, you know the vibes was a song we went down there to work on with the producer that made the beat. I wanted to do that all in the same room. You know what I mean? So when I went down there, man, the song was written. It was already wrote. So like when we got there, it was like, let's hear it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember recording it, leaving there that night, playing it, and we knew knew what it was. Then.
Yeah, I remember that night. It was like.
Yeah, we knew it was hard, bro.
Like, yeah.
And to be honest with you, man, like, to be honest with you, that record, like, I added more to it the second time I went up to Orlando, but like, the record was flawless, man, like from day one. You know what I mean? Like, if you would have heard it after it could have released mixed. You know what I mean? You would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. In 5 years, where do you want to be as far as music?
Musically, man, I see it being in a space, all money growing, you know what I mean? Like really building something like day by day, and like 5 years from now, I can see it being, you know what I mean, a team of people that's just like working together, you know what I mean? Not only like capitalizing like on our dreams, but also like helping other people, you know what I mean, get to their dreams, or putting people in position to like meet the right people, meet the right resources, you know what I mean? Like I'm all about trying to get to where I'm trying to go in life to get somebody else to level up as well. So like 5 years from now, I see myself being an artist that's, you know what I mean, multi-platinum, you know what I mean? I see myself being considered one of the, you know what I mean, young lions in the game, you know what I mean, 5 years from now, you know what I mean? That's where I see myself, you know what I mean? Tour dates, you know what I mean, sold out shows, being able to really bless people and really inspire, and not just the local, you know what I mean, fan base, but like the international. I see it being global, you know what I mean? So 5 years from now, that's what I see. You know what I mean? I see like something out of, we turn nothing into something, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. Before we get into the next track, what's 3 things right now that you can't live without?
I can't live without God, you know what I mean? I think first and foremost, you know what I mean? That's the source of everything, you know what I mean? God, water, you know what I mean?
That's a good one.
And to be honest with you, it's like, you know what I mean, really like, and probably the last one, man, that's like, I don't want it to be a perfect answer, but I don't know, man. I guess I had to say just like, you know what I mean, health, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm healthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought you was gonna say pussy.
Nah, man, just the health, man. I feel like,
That's what I was gonna say too.
yeah.
So since pussy was one of your 3s, you try and go without it for the rest of your time.
I would say family though. To be honest with you, family is, you know what I mean? I put family in there.
Yeah.
But water was just kicks and giggles. But family, they're definitely in the top 3. You know what I mean? God, family. And, you know what I mean? I'm grateful that I got a dream too, man. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I got some purpose in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
Next track.
What's the next track?
Facts Freestyle.
Hold on.
Facts.
I need y'all
Thanks.
to pour the delion in the cup for this one. I said this was my second one, second favorite one next to Bigger Waves, but it's slowly creeping up to be my first. Let's get into that shit right now.
Beautiful.
AMG the label, all my niggas too committed.
Hey.
30 songs in, bro, they know I'm starting to feel it. Told you back on Reddit, all my niggas in position. I don't play the radio with me, it's strictly. Can't do land.
You already know what that is.
I ain't chillin'. Bro, they keep me up and we go somewhere on a mission. missing. We been on that business minded shit since the beginning. All money growing, music grew, blues printing. 6 months throughout my EP, that's for the bitches. Started off local, I'm forever reppin' city. I can see the hate on niggas' faces, boys envy. Before I wrote the raps, money growing, what's the vision? All money insane, niggas from beginning. Niggas never stop, niggas feeling. Niggas see me out and try to see what I don't be. Got radios, got me back to back, it's been ridiculous. Third world snapping me and air dropping the pickets. She went on her lunch break, I put her for a cricket, yeah. Solid stand pivot, yeah. Walking where it slip it, yeah. Daily on shots owned by my brother did it, yeah. Coffee I been sipping, clothes I been shipping, hits I been pinning, 7 figures pending, flights never filling. Worth it when it's risky. It was all a dream, yeah. I'm feeling like I'm bigger, yeah. I'm the max. They gon' have to run me 50 racks for these facts. What's that? Cap. Every time I turn on niggas' music, I'm relaxed. I ain't really on that clapping shit if it was whack. I been making top plays, tell them tip a hat. RP to Hermes, we still running laps. What's that? Facts. Shoot a shot, he gon' take some facts. Woke up on some rap shit and started writing facts. Then what? 10 songs in, 30 songs in, undefeated wins, yeah. Industry ain't friends, yeah. Making no amends, yeah. 22 to Benz, yeah. DJ better spin, yeah. Spin my shit again, yeah. Fuck me with your friends, yeah.
That's how you gonna end that jump? To fuck me with your friends? That's some rock star shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to perform now.
Yeah. If you had 2 songs to perform, what would they be?
Like out of all my catalog or project?
Nah, out of your catalog. 2 songs. You could only perform 2 songs. What would they be?
It can't be nothing unreleased though.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna.
Cause you know that be.
I would say, I say Dogs Out. That's probably one I give to people.
Yeah.
And, All In.
Okay.
Yeah. Dogs Out and All In.
Alright. We back. That was Pop Lock and Drop It. Hey man, I'm all good with all the songs, man. To be honest, it's really not a song on here that I don't like. And if it was, I would tell you. I would be like, I ain't really.
I would want you to tell me that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I ever put out a song you don't like, I mean, truthfully.
Yeah. The only criticism that I would have is that once you got me turned off of the freestyle and the vibes, I kind of want to be turned the rest of the time. Like that's the only thing. If you could have organized that jump to where that was like earlier on,
yeah.
I want to be turned for the rest of the project after I heard them two. Like, damn, he coming back down. You feel me? But the quality's still there. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't be like.
It's the emotion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got me going back down now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was it. If any criticism, that would be it. Cause once you got me turned off those two, I'm like, shit, the Deleon pumping too. Like, let's go.
Yeah. That's good feedback. Bro.
Yeah. What's next?
West Oak Street.
Hold on, before you get on that, let's talk about that. What does West Oak Street mean to you? Where is West Oak Street? Talk about it.
West Oak Street, that's in Orlando, Florida. I was down there, and the producer hit me on my IG that produced the beat. He produced, the vibes as well. Rolling Stone and West Oak Street. I think those were the 3 records he had on this project. But that was the first encounter of West Oak Street we met. So West Oak Street was just kind of like something I wanted to kind of like get him, on his first project. Cause I was back and forth to Orlando, working on my music. West Oak Street was was where we came together, and ever since then it's been nothing but growth. So West Oak Street, I pulled up that night. He flicked through some beats. That was the one I was like, keep that one. I think I had West Oak Street ready to go in like an hour and a half. After listening to it, and then that's how it came about. West Oak Street. That's the title because that's what street I was on recording. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Let's get into it.
No details, just your philosophy. There is no secret. Just me.
You know it'd be hard. Oh, you got the commentating that you put on there, like the different like audio and genre that you be mixing into the song would be hard as hell. Like putting into that.
Appreciate it.
Like the
No
sound.
details, just your philosophy. There is no secret.
You be doing that. The same.
Just me.
I did that all Drake. He did
Yeah.
that all Drake too.
You
Yeah.
can
You do Drake off it.
Yeah. Hey,
he was just saying that he was listening to
Hey.
me growing up.
250 on the dash, I'm headed far away from misery. Somewhere far away from all the people who don't cheer for me. Somewhere far away from all my ops, fuck my enemies. A place far away from all the bitches trying to hinder me. A problem that ain't shit to me, I solve it with the Hennessy. I'm traveling through Tennessee, I broke it off, no chemistry. My story, that's my history. I always get the victory. I'm planting all my money seeds, I'm trying to grow a letter B. My niggas call me MVP, comparing me to NIP. And not the way he rap and how he move, it's the energy. West Oak Street, I'm cooking up with hustle. Conversations talking about the shit. We both want to come to the studio vibe, feeling like home, feel like my baby brother. Shots to the Quavo, got me depending on some he cook for me. Niggas ain't fucking with the flaws, I'm rich and scary levels. Go nigga, bitches sneaking in, like I ain't see them shovels. Like I'm discerning devils, like I ain't no wise fella. Like I ain't soaked the game from niggas who was past special. I need a B for better, I need a C for clever. My niggas know I'm all in, fuck a E for effort. I put my team together, we putting cheese together. This AMG, all money going, we leave each other. Timberland boots, North Face, facing this cold world. Back in the city, I was round tripping with old girls. Shouts to Virginia, counting figures, listening to Sade Pearls. Whoa. Go coast to coast, me and my niggas back to back, Holy Ghost. Power bring the truth out of niggas, I learned that shit from ghosts.
What's your
Hey,
Yeah.
pause?
run that back.
Yeah.
We gotta run that one back.
Yeah, I want to ask him.
This my new favorite, by the way.
I want to ask him something.
Yeah.
No details.
What's your recording process?
When I-
Like, do you vibe out at the crib and write?
Alright, like just where I'm at in my music career, I don't got time to fuck around in the studio.
Fast,
Yeah.
so you make sure everything.
So when I go in there, I make sure it's ready to go.
It's
what
lit.
that sound like?
It's lit. You ain't got time to be
He a
coming up with no hook in that
perfectionist.
bitch.
He a perfectionist.
Nah, he definitely is. Like,
He a perfectionist.
XQT.
I'm the same way, bro. I just read your traits.
Yeah.
So it's like I know how you is. It's like I ask you a question that I already know how you gonna answer.
So they ain't gonna be able to hear you on the radio
Like,
because
if
you don't
you
have
go
a
in the
mic.
studio,
Give 'em a mic.
freestyle and everything, it's like you rushing.
Yeah.
It's like you rushing is unprofessional if you don't know how to really rap like that. Cause you'll make some poor ass music. That's why like people like Young Boy and Wayne, them dudes make like 10 songs a day. Cause they just freestyling and saying whatever. But people like probably like Drake, for me, you, we write that shit and we preparate at home. Get in our
Yeah.
zone at home, and that way we
Yeah,
can
$40
pause
an
that
hour
bitch.
ain't cheap shit. I be having that shit like, hold on, I know I want this. I gotta get in and get out.
Yeah, see,
studio.
that's why you preparate at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you go in that bitch, it's like, ooh, he done did 3
Yeah.
songs in 2 hours. Yeah, cause the nigga ready.
Because I'm
To
ready.
piggyback off
That's why I
of
was trying to get at you a perfectionist, but this shit is hard. That's how I
Yeah.
know you had to sit down and put thought into this. This is not a rush process.
Yeah.
to piggyback off what CG saying, one of my thoughts when I was listening to it was like, damn, he just starting out. I know Rob, and the one thing I look for people that starting out is I always can tell when somebody reading. If they reading off the phone and rapping, or if they reading off a notebook paper,
You can't
and
tell.
I can't tell. So
You
I
can't
know
tell.
that what you're saying is true. That you
Facts.
prepared
So
when you go in the
he
studio,
keep
because I can
repeating
pick
it
it
at
up. I'm
home.
like, that nigga reading. You can tell because they ain't got no, it ain't got no swag into the bars that they're saying. When you already know what the fuck you saying, when that beat in your earphones, you gonna rap that bitch like however you feel it.
Fluidly.
Yeah. So,
Bro, I've been in the studio with this man like countless hours, bro. He'll pick up the phone and he'll like the first time we went to Atlanta and he recorded, he had his phone in his hand. And then after that, like time of being in Atlanta, that was like his first or second time recording. After that time, like you'll see him go back and see what he said. He'll be like, damn, let me see what I said on that. And then he'll just put his phone down and just go in.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah.
And he do the same thing. Like, he'll have his notebook and then he'll drop it. And then
I mean, even if you are reading off the phone, off a notebook, just mastering, not sounding like you're reading off of it is good.
And that was,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a hard technique.
Yeah.
Early on though, like myself could like, I knew like it's emotion that go into like records. So like when you not really like putting no emotion into your verse, you can hear it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like when I'm reading at early on starting out, I could see like it's like multitasking. You know what I mean? If you multitask, you're not giving 100% of your attention. You know what I mean? So like and like I've gotten better with it. Like I if I write something today and I want to go lay it down tomorrow, I got my phone in case I need it. But like I've learned how to like make sure your emotion is still there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like trust it. Cause you gotta trust that you remember it. You know what I mean? And that was something that learning. Like it's certain like skills you kind of like possess along the way, and like that was just one in my toolbox. Nobody was giving me like, hey, this what I do. Try this.
You had to go out there.
I had to like learn
on your own. Like facts.
That's what's up. Run that one back though. That's my new favorite, by the way.